Hi, Mama. You ever seen somebody get so close to a deer like that? Yes. Look at her. See you, Mama. I'm out here. It's been raining, but you know, if this is what you're doing, who cares if it's raining? You know, a little bit, just as long as it's not thundering and lightning, I'm good. But anyway, yesterday I looked around and found some cool stuff, and then got on a place at the end and found a real nice archaic dart point that's like at least 6,000 years old. It's a fish spear type, and I'm gonna go up in that area. What I do is look around for a hot spot, and where I found that point, I feel I can find some more artifacts. So I'll look there for a few days and see what I can get, and that's where I'm going right now. I'll get back when I get up there and start finding stuff if I do. Later. See how it's raining today? There's lots of different terrain on the river. You see how the water's right to the base of the bank here, and you can get under these trees. I'll sift back in a place like this under these trees and it's virtually dry. I'll wear like a tank top t-shirt, and I brought a fresh shirt in my bag. You'll get wet a little bit. I do this so stuff don't stick to me, like bugs and stuff. I wear a shirt today. I don't any other day in the summer. But you want to put on a fresh shirt going back to the truck. It makes you feel better. Folks, I am on fire. Look, what the heck? There's a baby leg, or something off a real old figurine, but I got a point. And it's looking pentagonal from right here. Like it looks nice. Right where I left off, I was tired. Oh, man. And there's historic stuff in here, too. There should be an archaeological dig here. Like on a place like this with so much stuff, there's 10,000 years worth of archaeology. You know, imagine the Mound Museum in Moundsville doing an archaeological survey here with 10 more people plus me. It'd be outstanding. I'll take some of this glass and look at it, look at the brick. Plus there's an ancient site. This has been occupied, you know. I got a paleo lance from right here. And look at the stuff coming out of the bank. This is unbelievable. You see the point? It looks really nice. And you know, look here. There's some pottery just like this in the display in the museum at Moundsville. The same pattern. Right there's more of it. But look at this, folks. Wow! That's a high pentagonal. And this is could overlap in time with that fish spear. It's like 6,000 years old. That is just outstanding. Look at the needle tip. And you know, this is more of the dart point that would have been thrown on the atto. That's not the knife form with the five-sided pentagonal. You see what I mean? This is more of the atto dart, but I should find some of the five-sided pentagonal knives. That's awesome. Wow. Later. Well, this point's nice. Look at that tip. Look at the chipping. It's just... This is a pentagonal point. It doesn't have the classic pentagonal shape because it's not really the knife form. It's the atto dart. You can see it. And I always find the five-sided pentagonal knives around these. And here they are. They're like 6,000 years old. Here's the knives that, you know, are associated with that. 6,500 to 4,000 BP. And then right there you can read about it. Northwest Pennsylvania into Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alabama. A 6,000-year-old atto dart with a needle tip. Another one, second day in a row in the same area. That's nice. Well, here we go. We're really getting into the archaeology now with the sites. You know what that is, don't you? I just got it in the screen. Right where I found the point in my last video. It made out of the same almost exact material. I'll show it next. This is a base of another fish spear. Heavily ground base, classic. Right here, right by this other one. Man. Well, here's this little base that I found, and you can see it's sharpened down, it would have just had a little tip on it, and I just found one like this. You can see the material, it's drying out, it's that gray stuff. And look, right there, I found that point right there, right beside this. It's definitely associated. It's another fish spear made out of almost the same kind of river cobble, maybe the same piece, it's just patinated different from being in different soil. And look, it looks a lot like that one all sharpened down, and then there's that other one. Look at that. All of these pieces here are related up right there on that river crossing. That's awesome, and so we're getting some pretty good evidence here of what's there. That's too bad that's broke. I'd have liked to have it perfect to put in there. There'd have been 4 later. This rock must have been laying like this on the bottom. You can't see much on this side, but I'm telling you, there's probably some stuff there. Now look at what the heck is going on here. You see this? Look at that right there. That's engraved. Now look at all these lines. That almost looks like, what the heck's that say? It almost looks like it's got writing on it. Look at this. There's something on. Look here. There's like a cross. I'd say this is it. Look at that little divot. I'll show this up close. This is, what the heck is that? It's a mystery item. I don't know. I saw this first. That's just a flake. It's real nice material though, but look at this. The metal stuff must be sunk right in the top layers of the clay. I found a button like this too, and see there's a little tiny flake. Here's another one. Do you see the little musket ball or what? That's all flakage, but look here. That's lead. Man, I bet you that would have went. Yeah, crap. I'm probably losing these. I'm gonna have to metal detect these gravels. These were probably everywhere. That's a musket ball. Well, there. Look at that bubbled glass. Look at that. That might be a Ponhold bottle. I don't know. But look at some of this pottery coming out of here. Look at that stuff. It has designs on it. Here's another piece out of the same thing here. There's old fittings. That has like, I don't know if that's an old hinge. But see, there's the bottom of an old bottle. Look at all this old, see, that has some kind of design on it. Some of the flakes in here, I don't know what that's off of. See, it's stamped. Oh, this is stamped. You can't tell what it says. It's stamped there. You can see it there. It says something. See all this little pottery, and I got this. I didn't show it. It's a faceted piece of hematite. Right there's a facet. Right there's a facet. It's one that's been water worn a little bit. Look at some of this material. Look at that stuff. Real high quality. But another success. This thing. I'll try to clean this up on the other side and show it to you in the next video. That's crazy looking. I hope you enjoyed. We'll go check on squirrel. Well, I can hear booms of thunder. Look at that sky. Very menacing, and it's gonna thunderstorm, and I got a video. All right. Man, I just made it today. I would have got rained out. Well, I just made it. You can tell I know when it's gonna rain. I'm outside all day. Boy, it's coming. Gotta look at that. Man, I just made it, huh? Look here. He's in his cage because he's driving me nuts. You coming down here and coming out a little bit? Because we're best buddies. You coming out? Here, folks. It's the big man on his panda pillow. I hope you enjoyed the video. It got kind of rained out today. I found stuff, so I really didn't. I was kind of ready to go. I'm tired. But my buddy's doing good here. He's on his panda pillow. This is where he sleeps sometimes. Isn't he spoiled? But that's a good spot, and there's more stuff in there. I'll metal detect a little bit too. With all that old pottery and all that old glass and the metal items, there has to be, you know, multiple metal detecting videos in there. And look at this good boy, folks. What a nice little boy. Alright. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.